from Roberta's.
I remember. I actually went back and rewatched that recently.
Yeah,
it was
so
fun.
This is the Trample Me Flowering Thyme live plant. If you have mulch beds that you're thinking about right now, don't put mulch in them. Get these instead, because these not only give you ground cover, but they give you color and flowers.
Absolutely. And they're going to smother out your weeds, and they're drought tolerant, and they're evergreen.
Wow.
And they're perennial. They are the ultimate problem solver because, Alberti, like you said, who wants to spend money on mulch every single year? It's like burning money. Why not plant this in those areas where you typically do the mulch? And it's going to look like that in the summertime, and then it's going to be evergreen the rest of the year. You plant it once, but you enjoy its beauty for years to come.
You know, these are one of those hard to find but very easy to grow plants. Here at QVC, they've been super popular, and at $8.66 on Easy Pay with free shipping, all you need to do is choose the color that speaks to you. Now, you're going to get 6 of them. We're representing 8 here, but maybe pick up a couple of sets, and these are the different colors.
Yeah, we have the purple, we have the red, the white, and I think there's maybe just a couple more of the pink. I don't even have it on set because I think it's like a couple.
There's 6 dozen.
Yeah,
6
exactly.
dozen of the pink. Yeah.
But Alberti, what makes this as a ground cover so special is that you can walk on it. Your kids can run through it, your dogs can trample through it, and it's still going to look its best. That's why it's such a problem solver, because this is going to replace the need for your mulches. It's going to smother out those weeds with its thick foliage, so you're not wasting time picking those weeds, and it's going to do so with ease and effortlessness.
And by the way, this is trample me time, right? That means that place it anywhere that you want ground cover, but you know, more beautiful ground cover.
Oh, it is one of the best because it is very winter hardy to -30 degrees. It is drought tolerant. It's a sun-loving plant. This is how we ship it to you in this beautiful 6-pack tray. Now what you're gonna do, you're gonna pop one out. You're gonna go along your walkways, your borders, anywhere where you typically have that mulch. You're gonna plant it in, and this one plant is gonna grow around 24 inches around.
In diameter?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay.
So Alberti, one collection will do about a 10 to 12 square foot area.
That's nice.
And that's why, you know, you start doing a little bit of math in your mind. You think, all right, 10, I need 5 collections to get rid of all the mulch in that one garden bed.
But then it's the last time, right?
Exactly.
You never have to do it again.
Never do it again.
Here's what I love about this, right? Whether you're mixing the colors, whether you're getting all the colors, the flowers bloom during, of course, the summer months.
Yes.
And then in the winter months, when it goes dormant, it stays green.
Exactly, and that's what we love about it. Even right now, I don't really have any growth going on. First day of spring, things are just waking up, but my thyme has looked beautiful all winter long. But it really is the gorgeous colors. If we could go through those images, they really depict what the flowers will look like in your garden better than what we have here on set.
Listen, M95120 is your item number, whether it is the beautiful purple, the pink, the white, or the red.
And look
that
at
one
that.
over there is the purple.
Look at that, Alberti. So that used to be a bed of mulch. What you do with this Trample Me Thyme is you plant it in your last year's mulch, and then it creates this beautiful sea of wonderful color in your garden. Look how it grows in those rocks.
Wow.
You know what else grows in rocks?
Weeds.
Weeds.
Yep, exactly.
You knew it.
Yeah, I know that from Palm Springs for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then over here, this image is really cool. This one on the right-hand side.
Exactly. So in between those stepping stones is our Trample Me Thyme. Now the grass has totally died on the left and right. This was the worst drought in 100 years. But that thyme was not only thriving, it was in fact blooming.
In flowering in the middle of a drought.
And look on the left.
Yeah.
How it looks without maybe just a few flowers. Absolutely gorgeous.
And you never have to like mow it or do anything with it.
Totally maintenance free.
Yeah. Here, if you have one of those rocky areas, like my parents used to have this right outside of their garage. They had like a really rocky area. Nothing could grow there.
It's really hard. You get a lot of erosion there. The perfect solution.
Talk to me about sun exposure and watering and all that other stuff.
Absolutely. So this is a sun-loving plant. You can see, Alberti, you know, in that full hot baking sun there on the left, it is absolutely thriving. Now that's the pink. That's what it's going to look like in the summertime. And they're really drought tolerant plants. So the only place you don't want to put it is somewhere where it stays really wet all winter long.
Got it.
So you want to give it a good area with great drainage.
And then this next image you're going to see on your screen, this is that beautiful red.
And we actually we have another image of the red. I haven't seen it yet today. Not that one either. should be connected with this collection that really demonstrates how gorgeous the red is. It's a really rich carmine red. And there's my foot, stepping right on top of it. You know?
Well, here's what I love about this, okay, is that it's a returning favorite of our QVC customers. We've sold over 23,000 of them.
Yeah.
Today, we have fewer than, when we started this presentation, we had fewer than 3,000 to go around. I'll take you through each one of the color choices. There's the white that you're seeing on the screen.
And Alberti, there on the right-hand side, you can see that's the thyme. It just got planted, and it's flowering, and it's in front of the lavender. That is our blue and white lavender. So it's a wonderful combination to plant with lavender because they both love the sun.
Yeah.
They're both drought tolerant. These plants are deer resistant. They're also pet friendly and kid friendly because they're totally edible. It's thyme, but best of all is they can handle the foot traffic.
And you plant it once. And you plant it once.
All.
It's a perennial. It comes back year after year. And 95120. Here's what's going on. If you want them, now is your chance to check out of your shopping cart. It's the first day of spring. Pink has completely sold out.
Oh.
If you want the purple, that's right here. We have 300. That's our most popular choice. If you want the red, that red is so beautiful, fewer than 1,700 to go around. And if you want and that's the one that we brought the most of. If you want the white, that's totally my speed.
I love
the white and green.
Oh yeah,
Only 400 to go around. $8.66. There is, of course, a Gotta Grow guarantee with this and all Roberta's items and all plants here at QVC, so you don't have to necessarily worry about a perennial. You get a full 12 months.
For a whole year, and exactly. But these plants, they're so easy. This is a plant, it's gonna make you feel like a king of your castle once again, because it's gonna save you time, and it's gonna save you money in your garden by replacing those mulches and smothering out the weeds. Two of the worst jobs in the garden are solved by this one collection. So get 4 or 5 of them, really reduce those mulches this year.
Well, listen, at this price and this easy pay of just $8 and change with free shipping, totally do that. We've got the purple, the red, and the white remaining, and we're getting limited across the board. And 95120 is your item number. Hey, talk to us about this Gotta Grow guarantee.
Absolutely. Yeah, we want to make sure your gardening experience is joyful. So we're going to assure your satisfaction for perennials like this for 1 year, annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of shipment. So if for any reason your results don't match,
Okay, so I wore my butterfly pants because we've got the butterfly bush in our show, which you're gonna see right now on your screen. Now this is a 3-piece little rock star.